Hello, this is Group 3 Hose in 1. This is our app, Campus Connect. It is a tutoring website where tutors can create sessions, add other users into the session. A student would be able to join the session, and then they would be signed into it. There'd be reviews for certain tutors. There would be a profile that you can view of other tutors and for other tutors. And there is a messages feature where you can message other students and tutors respectively, both DMs and group chats. Okay, so what we have here is the login page. This is where you type in your username and password if you already have an existing account. You can forgot password, which lets you type in, I'm gonna say Chase, and then password. So if I don't type this in correctly, it won't let me because they need to match. So this changes the password. If I were to want to create an account, that would be down here. I can create either an admin or a tutor account, or both with the checkboxes. This allows me to create a student profile. If I wanted to create a tutor profile, I'll just click that. One. One. Okay. This allows me to create an account, and then I can sign in to that new account here. Okay, this is the main screen. The sessions you joined would show up here in this window down here. This page is scrollable. This is the log out button in case you wanted to log out. This shows a little description, and this shows the status. Other things display here if you're a tutor, as you will see later. This is the menu bar. This menu bar here is a pop-out drawer, which allows you to go to all of our different pages. We have sessions, profile, reviews, and settings. First, we're going to go into the sessions page, which I created. This shows all the session objects. These are all created by John Zeet. This could also be created by a different tutor as well. If they wanted to, then their name would show up here. They type in the class code, the name, the location, and the time here. So if you wanted to join this, this filters by major, and this by specific name if you want to be more, more specific about it. If I wanted to join this, I would just hit the join button. Gives me hint text there, says joined. And if I were to go back home, it would show in my joined sessions here that I joined the class. Okay, next I'm going to do the other feature I did, which was reviews. This is where you see a list of all the tutors. You can search them by name. This shows their review, which is just an average of all the reviews. In this next page, I'll show you their name and their username here. If I were to go into reviews for John Zeet, first need to make a review to see something. Hello. Boom. This would show that there are different reviews for this tutor. Like Chase said, 3 stars, good. Yes, this guy sucks. So if I were to go back, this takes the average, returns it as 3 here. I could also look into reviews for Will too. And if I were a tutor, I wouldn't be able to view the rating. I would be able to view the rating, but I wouldn't be able to submit a rating. Okay, now I'm going to pass it over to Camden to show his stuff.
Okay, so we also have a logout button up here. That's all working. It'll send you back to the login page, and then you can log in as any of our users. For this, I'm going to be Chase. Log in, and then one of the main features I added was profile. So you click on a profile, you have their role, you have their name, which isn't assigned for this user yet, his username, and then we just had random information for all of his fields. And then there's also past sessions, so we'll pull all the past sessions he was a part of and just put him in here. And then he's also able to edit his profile. So if he wants a different bio, he can just say anything in there. His major, he can be whatever, and then classification, he'll just be a freshman. I'll just leave that for now. If you click the check, it all changes. If you edit and everything's different and you cancel it, it will cancel. And then another thing I added for profiles was if you're in a session, you can click on the profile. That'll take you to the tutor's profile. Same thing, it'll have their rating. There's none right now for John Z. And then you're also able to DM them. So if I want to just send him any message, I can say hi, send it, and then he's also able to message back on his end. And then it's being a little laggy. You're also able to send pictures if they were there, but there's none in the camera roll right now. So that's it for DMs, and then you're also able to go home. And whatever session you want, you can also message the group as a whole. So if I go to the group chat, it'll pull up the chat history, and I'm able to type, I can say hi, and then they're also able to respond back, and they're also able to send images back. So that is the basics of our app. That's all the features we've added so far.
Thank you.
What was the image?